Hi, it's Nikki and Steve here out in Enchanted Woodland. It's been a long time since we've done a video, and now it's just beginning of 2025 January, and last night we had a lot of rain, so we've just come out to check something that Steve had created last year and worked really hard to. It's something that's been on his mind for a very long time, so I'm going to bring it on camera and then we're going to talk about why we've done it, what happened last year, and where we are this year. Morning, Steve.
Good morning. Happy New Year to you all.
Yes, Happy New Year. My goodness, I didn't say that. Yeah. The
problem was that we had excessive rain beyond imagination. It was 9 months worth. We've probably said that before, but it's so...
Yeah, 9 months of non-stop rain, bar a week or two.
So what we had was a river coming down this footpath, and it was literally 4 inches deep and a really rapid flow. It was coming up behind the level that these beehives are set on. So I thought, right, that was where it started, and I knew I had to do something to try and control this water. It ran straight down here, and you can see there's a big boggy area there, and you've even got that marram grass growing, which is marsh grass, and so it was filling up our tiny bee ponds.
There is a little pond here, by the way.
I initially done that to try and resolve the problem temporarily, just to take some of the water away from the bees, which worked. But then I dug out a pond here,
because the water, in actual fact, was our original wood store was here. So to go and get the wood, this was absolutely flooded. It was horrendous. It was flowing out into the back garden.
It really was. So what I thought is I need to get it into here and need to channel it down into the big pond,
the duck pond.
Might have a leak or two in it, but anyway, it evaporates and whatever. So I dug that pond out, and then
Oh, go on. I'm putting on camera because I can't see your hands.
Okay. Then, as you can see, there's a pipe that takes the overspill, and that runs now into a big bath that we put into the ground, and we've put bulrushes in it to contain their roots, because we don't want them just everywhere. We know we're going to get a few, but that's okay, they're edible.
So here is where he basically dug out, and since last year obviously it hasn't been filled at all. Excuse the mess, this is all a work in
work in progress.
That's it, the word.
That bank there, from the spoil from there, I built a retaining bank, and that's going to be one bank, and as you can see, that's all boggy there. Now that was because it's coming down from the big pond at the top, the natural pond,
which is where here.
And that runs down here, and it channels down into here. That now seeps through. I made sure that I scaped it so that it does that exactly what I want it to, and it runs down, and under this bath there's a big void, so it's to catch the water. Then once the level rises in the bath, it floods out through our escape pipe, the feed to the big pond. So
I just pause there just so we can get a closer look, because we're quite far away before. So this is the bank that he dug out. He's going to fill this in now. Now he's realised it really is working. We'll be able to actually completely cover this. So this is the pipe. This is the bath, that's sunken into the ground. And the bulrushes. So bulrushes, incidentally, you can actually also eat as well. So it's a double benefit.
So
if we just zoom in, you can just see it trickling out here. So that's all we want. We don't want a massive flow out. We want it just to trickle and just take away the excess. And there's water in here.
We'd rather keep the water if we can, rather than it. There is a little escape route under that dead hedge there. I knocked it through so that any excess above this can go out there into a ditch that runs away.
Yeah, because there is a natural flow out there as well.
So it's quite a major project, and it all went on my head, not on paper. And with all the levels and that you're dealing with, and the banks and everything else, the flow of water, it's quite an engineering feat.
Yeah.
So I was quite chuffed this morning to actually see that the plan was working. You see we've got some umbrella or parasol rush in there. Just going to spread down by roots. I can fill that in now, that pipe. That's it was all on hold until we knew that it was all working properly, as it should do.
Yeah, so the pipe comes out here and we can see it now flowing there. So that is then keeping the duck pond nicely topped up.
Yeah.
This incidentally is not petrol, it's all full of when we emptied the duck pond.
Yeah.
So they'll then be used in the summer then, because it's obviously a fantastic fertiliser for the ground. And incidentally, bulrushes, they can go manic. So if anybody wants to plant bulrushes, apparently they can take over, can't they? So you have to keep on top of them.
Yeah, you put them in softish ground that you can easily dig them out from.
So along here as well, we also want to be planting other plants, wasn't it?
Yeah,
There's loosestrife, which is a water cleaner.
Yeah, the whole idea behind this is that we want it to purify, well, not purify, but clean the water. So if we plant it through all the way with plants, their roots will filter that water. And
obviously not the ones that the water that's in the pipe, because we won't be able to do that, but any water that flows on the outside of the pipe around it will be.
Once that's working as well, I can actually fill this with soil, and we'll get a lot of plants on there. So if it's just a trickle, that's perfect. It'll just feed it and feed the plants. So there you go. And now, once that's all done, I can then finish off landscaping this pond and sort it all out properly. That might take a while. But yeah.
I mean, this has been,
luck.
Since we've had the pond, this has been Steve's idea anyway, right from the very beginning. It was to create a system in some way of filtering, cleaning water. I mean, this has been going on a long time.
Yeah.
You've had it in your head. And when we've had, thank goodness we had the rain for that, because it really did show us where the problem was.
And what a problem we had.
Yeah, because it really was. I mean, here.
There's still a little bit of water there.
Yeah, there's still some water down here. But this was just absolutely, it was a whole river running down. So to get any wood, obviously the wood wasn't able to dry, and it was just a nightmare trying to get it. So we've also got this water butt system as well that we're thinking about on how to set that up as well for the water, which is why this is all a bit of a work in progress.
Yeah, a bit of a mess in other words. But yeah, I'm really pleased that it came together how I envisioned it. Not everything that you envision can actually come to fruition, but thankfully this looks like it has, unless we have a lot more rain, which is not going to be a problem because it will keep on channeling it down there.
Yeah.
And so yeah, happy days.
Yeah,
happy
well
days.
done, absolutely brilliant. So good to see it going.
Yeah, the ducks loved it too. Got their seal of approval. They've just been in there this morning, because this wasn't like this yesterday.
No, it wasn't. We had heavy rain overnight, so it's really done it.
Monsoon weather.
Yeah. So there we go. So I hope you find that useful. If you have any ideas about drainage systems that you've set up, please let us know. Maybe put a link in any comment so we can see your system, or any advice you want to give us. And obviously don't forget, as everybody says, to like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Look forward to seeing you soon.
Yeah, see you soon.